here with Half Dozen Customs. We're back out here for a little Monte Monday action. We are going to finish wrapping this other header today. Last week's video was kind of cut short. I had mentioned in the video that we were going to get it wrapped at the end of the video. And I apologize that we cut that video short and it didn't get done. We just got out of all of the holidays. Christmas was just a couple weeks ago. New Year's was last week. Colleen's birthday was this week. So it's just it's a very these 3 weeks of the year are always super busy for us. We're originally from Chicago, so all our family's back in Chicago, so there's always a weekend that we go out there. So it's just not a good time of the year to get work done. I have still been out here getting some work done, but we're still working on getting this Jeep finished up. My heater was giving me problems, so we had to work on that. And then we had one of my power strips here that is a main power strip that gets used every single day went out. So and the way that I had that all set up, like it was installed before the place was drywalled, so I had to cut out drywall to get all that out. And just we've been busy. So I'm out here right now. We're gonna finish wrapping this guy up. We'll get it baked. I got a new heat gun for Christmas, so we'll be able to use our new heat gun and put that to work. And I don't want to say at the end of this video we'll get them installed, because I don't know if we're going to or not. But that's the next step that we will be doing. Whether that'll be in this video or next week's video, I'm not making any promises. So, but let's go ahead and let's get to it. Just to let you guys know, I have been trying to do this since we made last week's video. These wraps have been soaked in water for the last week. So let's go ahead and get started. And we already did the one, so hopefully this one will go a little faster, because we already know kind of what we're doing or the direction that we're heading. So let's go ahead and get to it. I did say in that last video that I was only going to video this if the first video didn't come out right, because I was worried that while we were in here doing this and flipping this around and standing up, sitting down, whatnot, I wasn't sure if I was going to be in the video blocking you guys from seeing what was going on. But I got to watch the video, and it seemed fine. I didn't block you guys too much, so there's really, no reason that I need to video this part of it, but we're going to anyways. So we still have a little bit left here. So we'll use this up first. And if you remember, we kind of wrap it around, give us a little extra, and then kind of count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do 6. 2, 3, 4, 6. So, one thing I'm going to say about this, it is a nice tool. It is a good idea, but it just does not get them tight enough. So I find that just some needle nose pliers, and you just grab it and twist it. I didn't mean to break it like that. We broke it like right at the end, which I worry about that failing, but when we finish wrapping everything, it's going to get wrapped around all that, so I'm not really too concerned. This was a strap that we tried to use last time that it couldn't get it to go through. Figured I'd give it a try again. I don't think okay, had to change the battery out. Okay, so that sucks. That's at the start. I have to take all of this off, and basically start over with that last one there. That sucks. I wish I would have noticed that at the beginning. It was on the back side. I didn't see it. So I'm not going to make you guys watch me redo this. Basically, this last pipe, if you've seen like how we kind of wrapped it all around it and then loosened it up and started from the beginning and just started wrapping, and you've seen a couple times I had to redo that section because we needed to spin it around the pipe a few more times because I kept falling short when I was getting to the end. So we would have to loosen it up, wrap it around the pipe a few more times, try again. We had to do that a couple of times. So basically, that's what I'm gonna attempt to do here. I don't want to have to unwrap all of this. So unfortunately, that sucks. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unwrap a portion of it, just so we don't get too out of control, and then we'll just slowly start going through and loosening it until we get up to that top part, and then we'll start pulling everything tight again, hopefully. Boo! That sucks. Oh well, it is what it is. Can't win them all. We'll be back after I fix this. I'm not gonna make you guys watch me do that. We'll be back to bake this thing. See you guys here shortly. Okay, so I have looked everywhere for the header gaskets that came off of this motor, and I do not know where I put them. They're around here somewhere where I thought they were. They definitely are not. So I pulled these off of one of my other motors here, and somebody has cut this here. So I want to just try and clean it up, make it look better. Make it look like it was supposed to be like that. That looks a little better than what they had. Or kinky him in there. That looks good enough. Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna clean these up real quick. I'm gonna turn my heat back on this. Wipe these down. Okay, we got some bolts cleaned up. One of these days I'll just order some new ones. Right now it's the least of my worries. But at least they're not going to be all rusty when we put them in. So we got those all cleaned up. I need to get fresh battery in, you guys, and get you guys set up on the other side. And we'll at least get these set up on the motor. I don't know that we'll get them tightened up all the way, but at least we'll get them on there so that we can see what they look like. See you guys back here in a minute. This transmission wasn't in, it would go right in. The ear on the transmission is in my way. Seriously. I think this side is going to, we're going to need to do some disassembly here, which I'm not interested in doing tonight. I think if the steering shaft was out of our way, we could drop it in this way. Coming up from the bottom, like I said, there's the ears sticking out on the transmission that we're not clearing by like 3/4 of an inch on that transmission. So there's no way that it's going in that way without pulling out the trans. And I don't want to do that again. So I think we need to undo the steering here. and see if we can maybe disconnect it from there and push it down out of our way. And I think that would help. Let's take a look at the other side. I don't know that these headers are going to work. I don't think that these headers are going to work. Reason I'm saying that is because these drop straight down, and dropping straight down on that side is the starter, and I just there's no way that we are going to drop straight down through there. There's no way. We need something that comes out and kicks back and goes down through there. There's no way. Crap. I think I'm gonna have to do some research. And like I said, I have another set of headers here, and those might be the style that come out and back down. They're a long, like those are long tube headers, but they're short compared to the other ones that I have. So yeah, I don't think so, buddy. Yeah, there's no way. No way. Like, I don't even think that we would clear the, the cradle. Like, this tube drops down right where the cradle is. Like, it drops down right here. Okay, well, you know, these headers came out of a truck, so yeah, I'm glad that we nicked the firewall over there trying to fit some headers that aren't gonna fit. Not a big deal. It's where the brake booster and all that mounts. I'll touch it up, and once we get the brake booster and all that stuff in there, you won't see it. Plus it's black. I could actually touch that up and drop some clear in there and wet sand and buff it, and you'd never see it. So, but I'm glad that we didn't struggle to get that header in over there, because had we, you know, taken the steering stuff out, or God forbid that transmission again, to get that header in over there, just to come over here and find out that there's no way this one's going in. Yeah, then that would have sucked. So I'm glad we found that out now. I do have my mini truck project in the back, and hopefully these will fit on that. Same era, Chevy, may or may not, but one's a truck, one's a car. Maybe it'll work. Who knows? If not, I got a nice set of headers to hang on the wall and get dirty. That sucks. All that work for nothing. Crap. Alright, well, I guess back to the drawing board. I will have to dig out the other set of headers that I have, and we will have to see. I should have test fit these first. We will have to see if those go back any different, and then the only other thing that we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to order a set of headers that are for this. I've said in other videos that you know, eBay has like turbo kits for 350s, twin turbo kit, and it comes with the header and the turbos and all that stuff. And that would put us up, you know, that would put us up here and not even having to worry about, you know, trying to squeeze a header in on either side of this frame. But that's a little out of my price range at the moment. You know, I was hoping to get these headers on, and then we were going to I was going to dig out that wiring harness, and we were going to try and get this thing started, but without the headers on there, I'm not going to try and start it. Anyways, womp womp womp. Failed. See you guys in the next one. Remember, like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. I'm out.